you may be saying, how the hell I end up like watching a woman with a lot of hair cooking a rice and talking about Colombia, a Disney movie? There is a simple answer for that. Welcome to Afroguajira channel. Okay, so I'm just looking for my pot. I'm looking for this caldero because I'm going to make a rice. You may be saying, Maya, what the hell is going on with you? Why that caldero looks so bad? Guys, if you don't know that this caldero is very important in Colombian families, it's because you haven't been in Colombia. Everybody in Colombia has a pot like this one. We call it caldero. And this is the most important member of the family. I'm talking about Colombian families, guys. Okay, so I'm going to make a rice while I'll share with you guys that I went to the cinema and I watched the latest Disney movie. I don't know if it's Disney, I don't know. That movie is called Encanto, and that movie is about Colombian family. We are very excited. As Colombians, we are excited. But please don't ask me if the movie is good or not. I cannot be, I don't know, objective about it because I'm Colombian. And we are very excited. It's like the first time that Disney do a movie about a Colombian family. While I'll share with you, while you should watch that movie, I'm going to make a rice because I'm starving. So I'm just going to add some garlic to this while I'll tell you. I watched the movie like a few days ago, and I have to say that movie, guys, every detail was, well, I feel like they just mix every Colombian culture. I don't know, I'm going to burn this, so I better turn it off. So they just mix all the regions, all the accents in one movie. So if you have been in Colombia, you should watch it because maybe you can say, that's not true. Colombians don't dance like that. Colombians don't do that. And if you haven't been in Colombia, definitely that can be a good approach to the Colombian culture because you are going to find everything in one movie, guys. What you should watch? First thing, okay, don't worry about the spoilers. I'm not going to give you spoilers in this movie. I just want to share that I am very excited about that movie. First thing, I have to say that when I started watching the movie, the first thing that I found is that there is a character who looks exactly like me. You know, actually, that character has like you wear her hair like this one, and she has a very particular ability that when you watch it, you're going to know that this is gonna be me. Okay, you please tell me, do I look like her? Because actually, you guys have told me that I look like a character from Scarface. I think her name is Tina. Her name is Tina. And many of you have told me, oh, come on, Maya, you look like Tina. And I watched the movie and I said like, I don't know. You let me know if I look like Tina from Scarface. You don't know, or maybe you know, how it feels to find a character who looks exactly like you in a Disney movie. You know, Disney was like many years ago, Disney was just princesses, and you know, they all of them look in the same way, you know. And now I find a character who looks like me. Oh my God, guys, that's very, very amazing. Chop, 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 chop. Guys, the details of the movie are just impressive. You know, there are many things. I don't know. You know that, guys, there are many videos in YouTube which said, I don't know, weird things that I found about Colombians. Believe me, you're going to find all the weird things that you find about Colombians in that movie. Like doing this. Maya, where is, I don't know, the caldero? You're going to find that in that movie. You know how special is that? And actually the other thing that you're going to find is, I was very impressed. Okay, I have said that word a lot. But I was impressed by the way in which the characters dance. You know, you may be saying, oh, come on, Maya. You know, like Frozen, let it go, let it go. In all the movies, princesses dance. No. In the movements of these characters are very Colombian, like the way in which they move the shoulder, the way in which they move the hips. That's definitely Colombian, guys. It was so crazy, the details. And one detail that I found, okay, this is gonna burn. Nobody wants burnt rice. And another detail that I found, I don't know how many times you are going to see an ajiaco in a Disney movie. Like, I think that maybe just once, this one. If you don't know what is ajiaco, you should watch that movie. The other thing that I like about this movie is the diversity of the characters. Many of you always are asking me, like, Maya, I don't know how Colombians looks like. And, you know, I always say, you know, that's a very hard question. I don't know how to answer that question. And that, okay, I'm getting the rice. And this movie gives me like a, definitely agree with me when I say that it's a hard question. Because all the characters are very different. Like there is not a way in which Colombians looks like, you know, they are all different. And the diversity, guys. Not only the landscapes, but also the characters, the accents. Oh my God. Important. There is an important representation of the Afro community in that movie. And I really love it. I really love it. So I'm just washing my rice. You know, when I was living in the United States, I was again, the word is impressed. I was shocked that they don't make rice with a pot, with a caldero. They use a rice maker. I don't know, that machine, that awful thing, that the rice tastes like plastic, you know. So for me it was shocking. Like, are you kidding me? So you don't have a caldero, an old caldero, I don't know, a dirty one to do a rice? And they say no. So I needed to get my caldero over there and I start making rice with my caldero. Caldero. In all Colombian family, there is a caldero. So now I'm going to put this here, and now I'm going to add the water. Guys, don't get fooled. Don't get fooled by this clean kitchen. My kitchen never looks like this. Of course, I clean it for the video, you know. And Colombians use their hands, like for everything. Oh, don't touch my food. What? 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 That's the way in which we do it. And now I have to add the salt. In this movie, there is also, you know, guys, that in Colombia, in our history, you know that our history has like a lot of violence, you know, because of the guerrillas, and many people have to run away from their regions, you know, from their towns, like escaping from the violence. And I think that a Colombian movie is not a Colombian movie, or at least a movie inspired in Colombia have to include that, because that, you know, many people will say, if I could erase that part, all that violence, like we will do it, but we cannot do it. And that, let's say that configures ourselves, and that configure, I don't know, who we are. So that's a very important part, and they include that part. And I say like wow, guys, it was like I don't know how to even explain it. They put everything. It's like they summarize everything in one movie. I'm not going to, many people have said that they cry watching the movie. I didn't. I didn't. I have to say that I never cry. I'm weird, you know. But many people cry with that movie. When I went to the cinema, I was shocked again. I was shocked because they were projecting that movie every 10 minutes, you know, and all the theaters were just crowded. Like you could even, if you stand, I don't know, in front of the door with all the people getting out of that movie, you will see the red eyes, because they were crying, you know. So I don't know, I didn't cry, but that part, because I don't know, a Disney movie, maybe you will think that they are going to put just the beautiful things, you know, the dancing part, but no, they include even that part which is not the best, like the violence and all the guerrillas part and all those things. One of the most important things on that movie is, please tell me, what is very important in Colombia? You know that answer, let me know. is the importance of the family. You know, in all the videos, I have told you that Colombians are very family oriented. Family is the most important thing for us. And in that movie, you can see that. And when we say family, I already told you, we include everybody, like a huge families, not only, I don't know, a few members, like a huge families. And that was something like, wow, you know, and not only the family part, but also the very important role of the women in the Colombian culture, like a very amazing. Okay, so of course, I'm gonna keep telling you because she already spoiled that movie, so why the hell I'm going to watch it, you know? Watching that movie can be a really good approach to our culture. So now I'm just going to wait for this rice to be done because actually I'm starving. Do you see how easy it was to make a rice? And why the hell you guys are using a, I don't know, rice cooker or whatever you call it? Oh my God, it tastes like plastic. Come on, guys. Guys, this is the way. My mother never measures like the salt, the water, the rice. She just do everything, I don't know, without measuring. And there is a way to know for her when the rice have enough water. She have to step, the spoon have to be here. Of course, I didn't learn. Look at this. That means that the rice is not gonna be good. Come on, Maya, you can do it. My mom is not gonna be proud. Wait. Ooh. Yes, that's the way in which you know that the rice have enough water. I know, weird. I'll eat this rice with my Patreons in a minute. So enjoy this video, guys. Thank you so much, Patreons. You know, I don't know, you're here. You love me, so I can't believe it. Thank you for being here, guys. Don't worry, my Patreon, this channel is gonna get great. Yes, I have the time, so this is gonna be great. So don't leave the channel, like this video, subscribe to the channel. As always, you know, support the channel. It's very important because now I have plenty plans. I want to travel, I want to do many, I want to show you Colombia through these beautiful eyes. So I'll see you in the other one. Please, if you already watched the movie, let me know if you like it or not. And if you haven't watched it, you should. Like, I know that in the United States, going to the cinema is not super cheap. In Colombia, it is very cheap. But I think that is it can be good. It can be good. Anyway, love you. Adios.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.